Howdy, y'all. My name is Bryce, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. All right, y'all. It's day 43. For me, it is May 5th? May 5th. It's a Monday. Mondays are one of my days that I can actually get some work done. My recording days. One's when I'm not streaming, when I'm not recording with the rest of the gang. This is when I can do stuff for my own channel. Anyway, been a day or two since that last recording session. I'm feeling a little more chilled out. All right. I think, I've got a little better perspective. I was talking to Enna about stuff and Fawn about stuff, and I was like, okay, it's all right. It's all right. I got stressed last time because of the new clue stuff, but, been reading y'all's comments. Appreciate that y'all been doing a good job of not, spoiling stuff too much. You all have given me a couple of good tips that I'm gonna, try and pay attention to, in this run through. I haven't seen all of the comments, so hopefully I saw whatever it is that you were letting me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little behind again. Sorry. The tool shed's not a bad place to start, to be honest. Root cellar also is really good, like I've said before, but I think we're going to go tool shed. Hovel, I think that, ooh, nice. And where's our other tool? Oh, the hammer. Awesome. What a great start. So the hovel, I think the way I'm going to treat the hovel is if I get a sauna the day before, then I will think about doing the hovel on that run. Also, I'm going to keep on looking over at my OBS. I restarted my computer. There was an OBS update. You never know. After that one time when I lost footage, I'm not letting it happen again, y'all. Okay. Let's get a move on. The den. The den is a great way to start. We know this. Give me a locked chest, please. Okay. Office ain't a bad place to start. Spread money throughout the 3 rooms we currently have. I guess I'll learn about the question that I have had, which is there a maximum amount of money that will spawn in each of these rooms, or am I about to find like 8 or 10 gold in there and, 8 or 10 gold in there, So in regards to some of the safes, y'all have given me some good, vague clues, so I appreciate that. If I get to the drawing room, I'm going to sit and take another look at it. When it comes to the new clue book, in editing, I have seen that the other books don't have the different colors that are associated with what's in the book. So I'm going to re-rent New Clue, and I am going to, revisit that one, hoping to find all the clues in that book. It sounds like maybe there's a lot more in that book that I missed. All right, so that's right. Don't run payroll. You spread gold. Return to main menu. Log into network. Let's go ahead and do... Ooh, because I can do an experiment. We love doing experiments. There's always the whole thing about, you could log into security, right? But we're on the 3rd room, right? Doing the lab, we can set up an experiment that can really last us this run. Hopefully we can get a good allowance booster. Because that was really successful last time around. We got a whole bunch of letters sent to the mailroom. Just didn't get the mailroom. Okay. Letter will be delivered, 10 steps, set your steps to 40. Wow. Well, let's just do this one, and I do not want either of these, I don't think. The set your steps to 40. Well, here's a thought. If I make sure to be careful with my apples, say, and only go eat them when I am close to out of steps, then this could actually be incredibly powerful. I just have to be very thoughtful. I could also do it with the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, but that means I'm going to have to wait to open those trunks. And so I don't think that's a good idea. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold? Dangerous. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Fun! I still haven't seen what happens with the letters, but I also don't know if those are persistent or not. So we're going to learn the next time I get the mailroom. If there's no extra letters, then you got to do it in that same run. So we're going to do each time you eat an apple, set your steps to 40. And I think this is going to be good as long as your guy with severe ADHD doesn't forget. Okay, don't eat the apples, Price. Don't eat the apples. Don't eat the apples. Okay. So we are going to go back into these rooms just to see about the money that has been spread. Oh, I wonder if some got spread into the foundation room. Enna was telling me that my foundation placement here was actually really good. Because, I guess because of how easy it is to get to. I think maybe like from the beginning to be able to like make a path to it. So that's cool. I thought that it was going to be the same for everybody because the fact that it gets locked into place, it feels like it could be dangerous in certain spots, but I guess that is just, it's a part of it. Wow. Just got the lab. Wish I hadn't done what I had done. Well, let's do the Nook then. It's only when I eat apples that my stuff gets set to 40, right? So bacon and eggs, I will still get the benefit of. Let's get that key. All right. As has been the case for the last several runs, I would really like to try and fill up the entire map. It's just like an accomplishment. It's a trophy, obviously, but it's also just like an accomplishment. It's been so long that I've been playing this and never done it once. Utility closet, but that blocks off that. Passageway would be nice. I'm wasting some gems. Hallway works fine. It doesn't connect to the the den, but that's not an issue really. Let's do this. We'll get a key as well. And then yeah, we can go up this way, and then, when we come back down, we can try and connect to the entrance hall, or I can actually go to the entrance hall and come in from that direction and just kind of see where we go from there. Pantry off to the right. Not a terrible idea. Let's do it. So, what kind of food you got for me? It's an apple, so we are not going to take the apple. So, okay, I think I looked at this last time, but someone said, pay attention to this, and so bridge. It says bridge up at the top. It's gotta be, right, something important. So keep that in mind. Bridge. Morning room goes the wrong way, sadly. Gymnasium, it's like it does continue me in that direction, which could be very important. But these ones provide me with some stuff that could be helpful. It's just like what I get from the entrance hall and from both directions of the entrance hall is going to be really crucial here. But again, when I'm this early into a run, I'm cool with taking some like more bold moves. So let's get the morning room. I like being able to start with extra gems on the next day. I feel like taking the morning room is always a good idea. Ooh, we got some dice. And I do think every time I've come in here, there's been something sitting on here. Maybe it's just been luck, but it feels like it's always 2 gems and something. Okay, so we have an apple in the pantry. Just got to try and remember that. You got to remember only come eat it when you need to get back up to 40 moves. But if I get a boudoir, then that's 100 with this pantry and the boudoir. That's 160 moves. I won't get the full effect every time, right? Because I got to run back and I got to, whatever. But still, pretty big deal. Okay. Oh, but it doesn't go in the direction I wanted to go. But none of them do, I guess. The chapel does. I want to mess with the drawing room. One of y'all gave me... We'll come back across it. Let's be thinking long term. I've got money. I can handle the chapel. Crap. We're looking for luxury right now, We did connect to the entrance, which is nice. But most importantly, we're going up in this direction. I'll probably get another chance for the drawing room. I usually get multiple opportunities. Ooh... Well, because security will connect to the foundation, I think I'm okay with it. Observatory does as well. I could get a bunch of stuff from Observatory, but getting security, it's like, We got half of a very big thing. Wait, what just... What just happened there? I walked into security. Each time you eat an apple, it sets your... But my... I didn't eat an apple, did I? What just happened? Why did my moves get set to 40? Well, shoot. Like, did I black out and eat an apple? Or... What? Huh. Do I have some... Huh. I am very perplexed by what has happened. I lost a lot of moves, but with the apple effect, I'm cool with it if I'm going to be able to, like, regen my stuff enough. Estate inventory. We got a fruit around. Yeah, so my apple that was on the ground that I saw before is at least still there, so I didn't telepathically eat that. What happened? Like, my thing is I'm gaslighting myself into thinking I ate an apple, but I know the effect happened when I walked into this room. Whoa. It's okay. It is early enough that I'm not going to get tilted about that. It's just funny. Okay, we're going to set it to high. We are going to set offline mode to unlocked. Always the best options, I think. Like, having it be high security is dangerous if you're not going to get the breaker box or a key card, but I feel like nearly every run I get an opportunity for the breaker box, and frequently I do get key cards. I just remembered I had both the shovel and the hammer. I probably missed out on a shovel spot or two over here. That's my bad. But when we come back to the pantry to get the apple, I will check it. My bad. I've had so many runs lately where I haven't had the shovel that, like, just is what it is. All right, turnips don't count as apples. Very important. All right, what can I get in this direction? Commissary, bedroom. I mean, commissary, I've got so much money. I've got so much money. So, yeah, set of gems. Key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 13 keys, y'all. Or 13... gems. And now we have 6 keys. There goes all my money, but I mean, I'm pretty set for this run in terms of, like, opening doors and getting rooms I want. All right, from the commissary, I think we'll go here. If we connect downwards to get to whatever the entrance hall can connect to, that's fine, but we're fine here as well. Courtyard's beautiful. Beautiful. Probably got some dig spots. Hey, it's got a locked chest. I feel like if you don't have the hammer or the shovel, you got a good chance of getting a chest over here. Dig spot. All right, couple of rocks. We love the rocks. What do you got in here? All right, money, bunch of dice. The dice are nice. I might want to use them here and there. All right, what do you got for me? Funeral parlor, walk-in closet. Gives me, what, 4 items? You know, I can go back around to the entrance hall and open that spot easily, you know? And I already have plans to come back around to go to the pantry to get the apple to set my moves to 40. So, yeah. But now that my moves have been set to 40 once, it's like, well, whatever. If it gets reset again by opening, I don't know, a mechanical door? What happened? Is that what this is? Trigger your experiment. Oh! I forgot about that. Okay. That's why. That makes sense now. Oh, man, that makes sense now. Let's do a redraw. Storeroom's not bad, but we've got dice. Ooh. All right. I'll do it for the utility closet. We can go up from the foundation. Ooh, that is dangerous. But I've got 3. I got 3 dice. So I think we can bank on this. Is that smart, Price? Is that a smart idea that you have right now? I don't think it is, actually. I'm sitting here, I'm like, yay, breaker box. But again, we get it pretty frequently as an option. The garage, again, I don't think I need it right now, you know? I forget, did we get it? No, we don't have a permanent boost in here. Oh, I want some upgrade discs, y'all. I want some upgrade discs. Well, look, I don't want to trigger my 40 move thing, do I? I mean, I guess it would give me 2 moves. We've got the garage that would head outward, but I get my 3 keys. Either they all end up setting me back. So I can either redraw or accept that, like, I'm not getting this pathway going northward. We're going to do a redraw. Cool. Veranda's beautiful. Greater chance of finding green rooms. I'm cool with it. I would also love it if you would give me a secret garden key somewhere. It'd be beautiful. Okay. Hey, locked chest. Love it. Okay. Do. If I get to the locker room, can I smash open lockers? That'd be pretty cool if I could. All right, doors locked. We got 8 keys. You know what? Such a tricky decision. I don't want to waste a redraw. At this point, getting the breaker box could be nice. I'm banking on getting something out of the West Wing / Foundation, but I've got 2 more redraws, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If one of them went forward on its own, then, you know, we would have a different discussion right now. Garage on. Okay. Oh, and keycard system off. Back up. Okay. Let's head back. Now, question is, do I go up from the foundation or do I go from here? Well, if it's gonna end up being one or the other, I'm trying to think how many. I almost feel like rooms like the West Wing Hall. Well, no, because those could only be found. Oh, man. It depends on which side they give it to you from, is the thing. You don't always have the entrance from the same side, so it's like. I'm trying to figure out, like, oh, well, is it more likely for me to be able to go straight forward or to go, you know, whatever? And I think that, like, I don't think there's an easy way to determine that unless I could look at what's left in my deck. Is that a thing you can do? I don't see anywhere that I'd be able to. Okay, workshop is all right. / rumpus room. What do we get in the rumpus room? I mean, we get money, I know, but I'm trying to think what would be more useful out of it. Workshop, I can maybe do some stuff with, you know? Let's do this. Let's do the workshop. You know, I might end up making something that I can hold on to for the next run. Okay. The mechanical room triggering thing is not bad, considering like with right now, you know? I would love 2 exits. Well, I'll continue. Let's redraw. All right, corridor is always unlocked. I don't want to fully tank all of my rerolls, because if I'm up here, we got, you know, some not so bad options. Weight room, I lose half, which I'm fine with. Because, A, I can open the antechamber. Don't know if I need to or want to, but I can. B, if I draft a mechanical room, everything goes back up to the top. I just have to ask myself the question is, you know, when do I want to run back and eat that apple just in case? Because how far away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not that far away. 6, 7. 7 moves from here because of this pathway we made through the foundation. Heck yeah. That was the right call. Okay, double keycard doors. Laboratory. We'll do it because it'll get my moves going back up. I really want to peel off to the left. I really want to. Okay, nothing there. We've already done our experiment. I don't think there's anything else in this room that we've missed before. Beautiful. Beautiful. Passageway is exactly what I need. Options. Okay, now give me another passageway. Conference room ain't necessarily it. Rumpus room gets me in there. If I can open the left side of the antechamber, then I can fill out that chunk. Kind of banking on Secret Garden then. But it does work, and then I don't have to waste it. Or I can block myself out of the antechamber right now and give myself options. I think I'm going to do that. Strangely enough, I think I'm going to do that. Because I'm thinking about it, I don't need to get into the antechamber. I haven't been planning on doing a Sanctum key thing. I haven't found my coat check to grab it anyways. I think I have one in there. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Regardless, that is not my focus at the moment, but I do want to try and get these 5 slots on the side here. So let's do it. I need to give myself doorways, you know? Okay. Now, nothing in here. Dude, these keycard doors, when it happens, oh, so good. Okay. Yes. Observatory can do it. I really need to get a path off there. But maybe I have to take what I can until I can't do anything, and then I reroll. All right, give me stuff. Give me more dice. That'd be wonderful. Oh no! The skull! No! Alright, twins have been added to the entrance hall. Alright, the skull is now dangerous. My plan may be over. So, that sucks. But, you know, we'll do what we can do. Alright. Yeah, I had a feeling something like this was coming. Okay, Sanctum key. I'm trying to remember, do I have to get in here first? I don't. I can just go downstairs. Which way do I go to get to the Sanctum? I can go through the basement. Then from there I can head across to the Sanctum. I could do it. Which, like, at this point, here's my thing. Because I got that skull thing, I have so many spots. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 16 plus 9, right? So we got ourselves 25 spots over there. So doing a reroll here to try and get a room to go to the left, I don't think is going to be a good call. So we're going to pivot. We're going to grab the Sanctum key, and maybe we can do something with that. But I'm not going to go right away. I've got plenty of moves in the form of apples, or the apple, right? As well as probably opening a couple more mechanical rooms. Is there anything I would like to store? No. Not at the moment, at least. Okay. That mechanical room thing was hilarious. Me not knowing the effect of my shrine. The kennel helps me go forward, you know? The attic gives me stuff. Let's do the kennel. I don't know that there's any stuff that I need. Pet the puppy. Aww. Dig spot? Yeah, usually a dig spot. Turnip! Yeah, we've been doing fine on moves. The pool! Okay. Okay. Now we got options. Wow, been finding so many chests. Item-wise and everything, we're in a pretty dang good spot. Like, I'm almost at the point, especially with our situation having to do with not being able to fill the map. If I get a freezer, I will certainly be tempted. I will certainly be tempted. All right, give me an aquarium and then give me the pump room. Or reverse order, you know, I'm not picky. Boudoir. Well, I mean, I can grab it. We'll get the gem. We've now got a bunch of 40 moves over here. Like, the fact that it's 40 moves means you can go from a very long distance away, come over here, and still get a profit in moves, which is incredible. Enter! Okay, give me that. Ah, stuck. Okay. Yep, let's go this way. I don't want either of the rooms that I stated. The clock tower I've yet to grab. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each tomorrow room I draft today. Have I done that yet at all? Just looking. Morning room. So that'll be an extra key. And then it'll probably count itself, so that's 2 extra keys to start with. Okay. And then what's in here? I've never seen this room before. Does this clock mean anything? I need to make sure to get a good view of this room because thumbnails, I always forget. And that's just my job as a YouTuber. Whoa. This is cool. I dig this place. All right, just check in. Anything on there? There's some dark lines. I'm thinking that's just stylistic. Can't fall off of this, can I? No. Luckily, this one doesn't auto-turn your head. I appreciate that. The auto-turn your head thing is very motion-sicky. Okay. Got some things up here. Hey, metal detector. I could go and combo that at the workshop. It's a little late, but could help with some things. Ooh. Okay. We've got things to take pictures of, right? We got this little swan with a note. Where's my phone? There's my phone. Do. Okay. I'm taking a picture of it as it's sitting on the table. Boop. Then... Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. So, Schwan? No, okay, here. Southward, I see a swan. Sacred is what it says on the side there. Don't know if y'all can tell. I think it's called an acrostic. That's what that is. All right, let's take a picture of that one. That's an easy one to see, the sacred thing. Ashen life sands of the shore, carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth, the number 4. Southward I see a swan. So sacred, fourth. Take another picture just in case because of the one I missed from last time. Okay. Oh, and I can't pick this up. I just have it to look at here. So again, let's take another picture. This is mostly, taking multiple pictures is mostly me like reminding myself, hey, it's important. Okay, one more time. Let's look at this note. Ashen like sands of the shore. So a gray swan like the one we're looking at, right? A swan southward, carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Okay. Oh, like the moon of the north, maybe the north room? Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Fourth. Okay. Like, okay. Something. All right, is there anything else I can interact with in here? No, it's got paintings, so it does work like a normal room. And obviously it should. Okay, looking at the clocks. I think they're just telling in-game time. Well, actually, they're telling different times. This one looks like it's not moving. Yeah, this one's not moving. we're going to take a picture of that. Because if it's not moving, like... That's got to mean something, right? Any numbers that are just numbers. And yeah, I can't mess with any of them. These ones are definitely moving. Okay. What about you? You're moving too. There's one that isn't moving. Like, you can see that the gear is there and then it's not connecting, so is it missing a piece? No, it's just not shifted into place. But I can't get back there. Don't see anything here that I can interact with. It's probably for something else. It's probably for another room. Southward, I see a swan. Westward winds. To the east, a crow. Moon in the north. But, like, yeah, something in moon door. Something. Winds of the West Hall. Like, because there's, like, the garage over there. But it could also be, like, farther to the west. Like, I don't know if it's referring to, like, you know, we've seen maps. You know, so there's, like, the... Oh, in the moon door room, in the 46th room, there is that map that I need to consider. Okay. Right now... Let's go ahead and head across. I don't need to eat one of the apples. Though, I am curious. Okay, I was wondering if the +2 from the apple would come after the eating it. So now I know. Yeah, pool rules. Use. What you got for me? The casino. I mean, there's money to be had there. It does also give me a room to the right, but the passageway gives me that too. Part of me wants to just do something. Like I said, like at this point, I may be gunning for a freezer. And then any of the other rooms associated with my, my quests, right? My personal journeys. Oh, got ourselves a treasure map. Is there a room that I have? I don't think I have that room yet. It's row 5. It's 5-5 is what it is. So I don't think I have one there. No, it's here. So if I make it to here, which I believe is like the farthest possible space. No, this one is. So we'll see if we make it there. All the dead ends are a concern. All right, so let's grab our gems. We got a diggy hole. Safe deposit box key. Well, if I get the vault, I can afford it. So that's another. Oh, and by the way, yeah, it's a different number. Anna was telling me there are different numbered things in the safe. So we found the one with the passport, but I need to, every time I get one, I need to check it to make sure it's a different number. So this one's 304. And if you'll remember in that episode, I was really confused because I thought I remembered the number, but I gaslit myself. That happens a lot. Okay. I didn't do anything that was like spreads throughout yet. Okay. But it seemed like gold appeared. Maybe just... It might have already been there, but... Okay. We'll do the archives. We'll do the archives. It just gives me more options, you know? Save the redraw for... There's no other options, you know? Key! I saw that on the ground as I was coming in. Okay. Yeah, this way. Use. Okay, the pump room. I'm gonna get it because there's just like, there's so little opportunity, right? For this to show up. So, I don't have any power across that way, sadly, like from the archives, though if I could connect it, which I can't because all these rooms are taken. Weight room transfers power, but we don't have anything there, so it doesn't really matter. So it really is, this next room is what will determine it. I will do it from the pump room, so I make sure that whatever it is connected to the pump room. All right, y'all. Heart of the cards, hope for aquarium, boiler room. We redraw. All right, well, I mean, YOLO, we got to go for the archive plan. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Well, that is our run, probably. I don't know if I can do something with the Hall of Mirrors. I might be able to, right? Because... So I opened that one there. Across the way, right? This one is open because I already have a room here. I do think I can actually open up the center and then go across, now that I think about it. I just think I have to go to each of the rooms and hit the buttons. Yeah, right? So I can do that. And then what do you do again? Oh, you're my elevator. That's right. So you, if I open all these, there was like items in these things, right? Yeah. Found a duplicate copy. Do I want to permanently add it? Because it can only show up on the west side, I'm cool with it. So it's not going to pollute my whole deck. And generally I want it on the west side. Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Absolutely get that in my set. Key. Oh boy, I'm glad I came in here just cuz. All right, so this one I need to open. So, let's go back down. Now how can I get across? Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That now I can do stuff like this, right? Oh, did I block myself out now? I thought I had opened those. Well, that one's open to that side, so I can go that way at least. Straight to the boudoir. It's all the way up there. After all this, if I need, I'll go up there and I'll grab an apple. Okay. So, which one did this do again? No, I don't want that one open. Or I do want that one open. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I didn't eat the oranges. I was like, I don't want to reset my step, but it's like, A, yeah, you do. And B, they're not apples, so they don't do that. Okay. Now. Power's not happening. Power's not happening, sadly. But we endeavor to move on. Because you can't connect power if there's not a door. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, you know, we got the key. I can take my Sanctum key all the way back to the check. No problem. So let's do all this. It's too bad I'm not going to get a freezer. Oh, maybe at the entrance hall I will. Everybody, pray for a freezer at the entrance hall. Because I will get to hold on to all of these gems and all of this money, which is huge. Okay, so there's... Oh, they stay open. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, we're looking for 304. Here. Use it. All right. Oh, yeah! Okay, upgrade disc. 3 gems, so that's nice to know. Will those be in there next time? They won't, right? Because there's not money in there, and there was last time. Okay. Fen Aries passport. Okay, another fake, right? And this is a different name, I think. Like, I'll go look at the other one. J Ribbon. And these are all aliases for Marigold. So she's like a spy. Is that what we've determined? It would speak to all the stuff that has to do with, like, political stuff. Yeah. Compromise. So, she was compromised, given a new identity. So now the question becomes, it's a diplomatic passport. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I wonder if she started out as Marigold and then we see that she goes through all of these names, or if she ended up as Marigold and then she disappeared. She didn't die, she just disappeared. Maybe. Is this stuff I knew already or I should have known? I don't know. I'm pretty aloof. Okay. And what day is it? Just to remind ourselves. So it is the 43rd in-game, 43, day 43. So day 43, and that makes it December 19th. Yes, Sat Deck 19. Okay. I wonder if the calendar is accurate to 1993 or whatever, such that the numbers would fall on the appropriate days of the week. Little detail, but an interesting one. Like, should I get a picture of you for the thumbnail? Maybe, huh? Kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. Fancy statue. Bunch of junk. Bunch of junk. Anyway, let's head on over then to... We'll pop up to the boudoir, get ourselves some stuff. I don't think I want to mess with the pump room. Well, actually... And I can still do the stuff with the key as well, the Sanctum key. What am I talking about? I wanted to try partially draining the reservoir, right? So... what I want to do is let's fill the pool. So is it that one? No. It's down. Right? And then... no. You... oh, and then I have to click pool. Right? Good. Okay. So we're going to fill the pool. And then the reservoir we should be able to drain entirely back into these tanks. I think I just need to, or not entirely, but it's as much as we can should be able to get directed into there. Now my question is, does it connect this way or no? I think it actually has to connect elsewise. So I need to then move, let's see, I'm trying to think, how can I move this stuff so it's through the middle? So it's either through the one or two. So the fountain, I could drain this out into, but the fountain I need to pour into somewhere else. But the fountain can go that way as well. Okay, so first things first, floop it. Fountain, go. Right? Yeah, okay. Then I drain this back into the fountain. Then I drain that into the pool. And then I'm going to probably have to do it one more time to get the reservoir stuff through. But the fountain is where I need to store all of this water. Doot. So then that way. Okay. But yeah, I wanna drain the reservoir as far as we can, because like we saw last time, like the water level does go down. You can walk further down there, so at least I'll be able to get an idea of what's there. I do think having the pool drained frequently is quite nice. All right, I think it's already set up for that. Yeah. Okay, and then reservoir will drain back into there. Right? And into there. So we're pointed this way. Okay. Then reservoir. Up. Okay. This ain't that hard to do. It's just, it is the whole, like, you know, you've got 3 cups. You need to move this over to there and that over to here. So you pour one on top of the other until you got them moved into the right place. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Does that make sense? Does those words make sense? Okay, so then this can stay here. Then we've got pool? Yeah? From here? No, okay, no. So reservoir, and then I need to flip this guy. Okay. Gosh, I want you to work. We'll get it eventually. It is difficult. You just have to line everything up. But I do think, A, we just got another aquarium, which is incredible. When we get the opportunity in the future where it's like, allow yourself to get more aquariums, I should do that. Because there are the bonus like there's experiments and stuff that do that. So it would mean that I would just have so many aquariums in that deck that it's like it would help tremendously with trying to do that. Okay, archives up, over, and around and down, and we head over to the pantry, right? And then from there, we'll head down through the foundation. I think we have the entrance hall door to try and open, and then from there it's the foundation. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Got the Sanctum key. Y'all like how I almost ADHD'd myself out of doing stuff with the Sanctum key? Y'all would have lost it, but that's okay. I would have been frustrated with myself too. All right. But I mean, we're getting some stuff done, y'all. Getting some stuff done. Gonna go open one of the doors with the Sanctum key. All, you know, as long as all things go well and I haven't forgotten a crucial component of that. Like, do I have to go into the antechamber? Like, would I then be able to? Because if so, that's not happening. But I don't think I have to. So we go through into the pantry. It's over here. Cool. Nice. And that's why I left it there. Kaboom. 40 moves. We can't go into there, so it's behind me through the chapel. Wait, did I go to the... whatever, doesn't matter. I was like, I can go to the morning room. There might be a dig spot there, but it's like, what am I going to get in a dig spot? You know, what am I going to get in a dig spot? Oh, I should have come back and gotten this stuff. I should have come back and gotten this stuff. Totally forgot that I could have found reroll dice in here. Whoops. Okay, entrance hall. Give me a freezer! Oops, I clicked out of the window. Make sure OBS is still looking fine. Yes. Redraw! Give me a freezer! Yo! Manifestation. Look at that. Look at that. Heck yeah. Oh, we need the power hammer for that. I'm so curious about how we're going to melt this. All I can think of is you need it near a furnace. But, like, it doesn't have power connections, I don't think. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we did that. That's awesome. That was such good luck. All right, through the foundation. 73. Plus our allowance. 13. Plus the 4 because of the morning room. Huge. Plus, we get the keys for the next time episode, which we got the freezer, which is also one of those. Code check is also one of those. Nice. Got several of those. Could buy 1,000,000 bananas. No, wait, don't have any money. I have no money anymore. That's how it works. I walked right through here, didn't I? It's fine. Got plenty of moves. That was so funny when I lost moves at the beginning and I didn't remember that that's what my power was. But that's the thing. That's why I want to get one that boosts my allowance, because then we're going to get, you know, just tons. So you got to remember that, like, as far as the shrine's concerned, what did I invest? Like 40? Oh, I need to do... Whoops. Back up. I got the upgrade disc. Let's do the upgrade disc first. Just so I don't forget. That way, if I'm down here and I've done what I want to do, I don't have to come all the way back up here and do something else. As far as coat check, I don't think I want to store anything that I've got because, you know, let me double check. We opened the vault key, so that stays open. Sledgehammer, shovel, metal detector. We've actually determined that we want to leave those in the rotation, right? Battery pack, meh. Sanctum key we're going to use. Upgrade disc, going to use. So I think from now on, what I'm basically going to be doing is using the coat check for, like, keys and things. I think that's the easiest way to do it. All right, you upgrade. Love it. Every time we get an upgrade, y'all, that's meta progress. What you got for me? Oh, okay. Upgrade our spare room. Wonderful. Turn this into something of value. Okay. So here's how this works. Basically, you turn it into a type of room, right? Because there's so many different things that are based on type of room. I think spare bedroom. I think we did the spare green room as a group. Obviously, it's slightly visually different, but they'll all be slightly visually different. But if you want to see the spare green room, you can see that on the Stumped Gamers page. I think that episode just went out, so it'd be around May 5th. So let's do the bedroom. I like that. Cool. Now the spare room, now the spare bedroom has like a purpose, you know? It can trigger my bed-based events. Wow, bed-based events. That is an awesome band name. So, yeah, let's go open one of these chamber doors, right? And I think I should be able to just walk over there. I think last time I left it connected. Because you're always unlocked now, so I don't have to worry about that. We can check down here. Oh, stairwell. So, like, there's still oh! Actually, so there are a ton of chests down there, or luggage or something. But what I think I'm learning here is you actually want it at a certain height. So maybe we want to put like 1 or 2 more levels in there. Either you want to drain it, and you can go look at all that stuff. But my thing is like, I'm wondering if we can get in there by boat. Maybe. Because like if you're at the right height, maybe it'll let you. Because we've seen the boat here before, I think. I don't think there's any way to get to the boat from that side. Interesting. Well, we may, after we open the Sanctum door, maybe we'll mess around with that a little bit. We got some time, you know? Y'all don't seem to... I'm stuck. Y'all don't seem to have an issue with me having slightly longer episodes. Sometimes things happen, y'all. Big events. All right. So we'll find out what one of these does. I mean, this is progress. I mean, you want to talk about progress, this is progress. And we have seen that the Sanctum keys can now just kind of show up, like they'll show up. We saw one in the music room, right? So we know that's a thing. So that'll be worth it. Or that'll be something that we'll be able to change. Dude, room 46, not like it matters, can't get in there, but it's the thought that counts, right? Okay. Sanctum key. This key will permanently open one door in the Sanctum. All right, hold on. Let's get a screenshot. Let me just like... Just gotta take it in, you know? Gotta take it in. Then maybe we get one like this. Look, y'all, you're seeing the way the sausage is made, right? Is that what they say? Okay. You gotta get angles, gotta do all kinds of things. And then watch me not even use this for a thumbnail. We're gonna start at the end. Sanctum key. Yes. What's in here? Oh. Oh! Sigils! Oh. Okay, so we got that layer. That layer. So is it just the 2 or 3? 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to make... There are some sigils that we've literally just seen the whole thing. So... Let me pull up my notes. Sigils are definitely... I mean, there was a book about sigils. It's not even that far away. Let's see... Gosh. Gallery... Like, I'd have to go outside and then back in... But but not that bad. Okay, there's a stone sigil, but it only has 5. Like, let's cycle through some things. Not you. No, you. What's the one that does... Oh, there's also all of these little rotatos. Huh. So you can do 6. Can you do 5? There's 8. Is this the type of sigil that I'm doing right now? Oh! Okay, so you gotta do these in order. Okay. I want... No, because it's a different symbol. So this is the one that has a diamond in the middle. Have I seen a sigil with the diamond? Because I'm looking at this other sigil that we saw, and it's got like a weird... It's got that like Doom keycard looking shape to it. Scrolling back through the sigil info. Because there was a sigil that we saw not too long ago. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. There's a couple of them. All right, we see one with a pentagram. Or not a pentagram, with a trapezoid, I think. There's one in here. Yeah, again with like a pentagon there. Okay, so I don't think I know the diamond one yet. I'm looking in here to even see if the diamond has a thing associated with it. Not seeing it. I can't change that, right? Like, I think that's the one thing that's persistent, is the central shape. And as far, like, what I'm thinking is that the central shape is what lets us know how we're going to build this. So I'm not going to spend any time on this right now. We will get a bit of a screenshot, though. Interesting. Okay, so each of the Sanctum doors is going to have a different sigil behind it. And so what I am going to do then is I'm going to have to wait until I get to a sigil that I have the info for, and I'm going to need to try and figure out what the info is for this one. The sigil book has some info in it about the sigils. It shows one full sigil. I know I've seen pieces of sigils around as well, so I think that's what we're going to be learning. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay! Well, now we know what's down here. Holy crap, y'all. Holy crap. Okay. Last thing, we got some time. We are going to go and check... we're going to go check on the reservoir thing. I'm going to raise the reservoir level 1. We're going to do it again until we see kind of what's going on here. Because I can run back over to the boudoir if I need to, all the way up there and get some moves again. But I shouldn't have to because the pump room is pretty far away. I can run across, I think. And then since I'll be up here, though, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get our moves back, and then we'll make our way. So we'll try that out. Yeah, I can at least do it once, you know? Try it twice. If I'm able to do all of that, and we still see that it's not going to do anything, then maybe I try and redrain the pool, and then we call it there. Redraining the pool simply because it's just nicer to start with that. There's like always chests in there, I think. I think that now there's always locked chests. I don't know if I got an upgrade that did that, but yeah. Okay. So then, this way. Oh, I didn't think to combo these, but I did have these. Boop. Like, I don't think I'm going to come across any more dig spots, but would have been nice. Before I dug up all that trash. Okay. So, curious, can I walk straight through? Like, I know I did give myself some ways through, but no. Not on this side. The mirror room is interesting. It's very interesting. Was that the one that I need to... I don't know. Nah, go back up. Hello? Pump room, that way. What do you open? That one. Okay, well that's something. You get me over here. What do you open? No, I want that open. What do... No, you go up. You got me around this way. Oh, what do you do? No, don't want that. Open. I want all of y'all open as possible. Okay, down into the archives. Then we go... All right, and then we're into the pump room. Okay, so I only want to put one tick back in. So what I'm going to do is we're going to let it go, but then I'm going to press the button. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, come on. Oh, it forces you to put... Oh, dang. Oh. That's unfortunate. So I can't, like, do it in pieces. Okay, well, then that changes everything. Let's drain everything into the reservoir. Let's open the pool back up. And then we'll call that a day? I think that's everything. Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, actually, I think I need to drain the... Hold on. I actually need this one full. I think. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, it's like, no, 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 that one needs to be full. And then I can just transfer the pool and the reservoir just straight from here. Okay. So then let's just notch you to the middle. Floop that open. And then I want to... We'll switch the pool so that the pool water is going into this tank. And then it should just be pressing buttons, right? It should be press U. And then press that, and then press that, and then press that. And that's how you do it. Didn't even need to mess with that guy. I got eager. Sucks about not being able to do the things one at a time, you know? I thought that I'd be able to, okay, you let it go for one and then you stop it, right? So it really is one of those games of pour something into one cup and then out the other. But, yeah. Oh well. Oh well. I like that I don't need to have the fountain drained ever again. I don't think. I may need to get around at some point, but you can go through the tomb. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like, the one thing I think of is you could maybe find a way to only get a partial amount into here. Like, right there, I had one left in the pool, right? There's 3 in the kitchen, so I could drain 3 into 1, and then you bounce that back and forth, right? Like, that is doable. But I don't... Like, either way, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this to a state that I want. I don't think I'll be able to do it. As, like, once I get this, then, you know... But we'll see. We'll see. In the future, I may want to do that. In the future, I may want to do exactly what I just discussed, where it's like, okay, be a little more complex, bounce stuff back and forth by using like things like the kitchen. Or you can drain the greenhouse and then have 1 left, or you drain the aquarium and then you have 2 left, that kind of thing. So it can be done. It's just tricksy. All right. Then does that cover everything? Let's look through here. Morning room, breakfast nook, office. The coat check. Do I want to store anything? Treasure map. I didn't get to that room. Sledgehammer, detector shovel, vault key. We opened it up. I don't think I need to save any of these things, to be honest. If I had like a special key, you know, I think it'd be worth it. We don't have a shop that I can buy. Oh, but I've frozen my gems. I've frozen my money. So that also determines quite a bit. Okay. Well then, y'all, that's where we're going to call it a day on this episode. I think that's everything I can do. I do think it was that the observatory hitting me with the dead end rooms that got me, because if you look, I hit the observatory, and then after that it was boom, it was boom, it was boom, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, oof. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was looking at the clock tower. I was like, wait, is that a locksmith? But no, it's not. All right. Yeah, I think that's what we got to call it. Okay. Well, y'all, I think we still got some stuff done. Didn't get necessarily everything done that we wanted to, but we've opened a Sanctum door. So now I know what we're doing there. So I will focus on that a little bit more. Impressive manner of tomorrow. Who are we, Superman? That's cool, though. So we got the time thing going on there. I love discovering these new things because it's like, this wasn't a type of room, but it was an effect in a room. And then like, if you have a bunch of mechanical rooms, then you get that whole effect. I wonder if there's like a water related one, you know? Because if you had like a, say like a small mansion, and it had like the pool and like, I don't know, the freezer, maybe the pump room, like a couple of things related to water. And that was just like a small thing. I wonder if you got something related to that. Obviously you can have the green room ones. Oh, I wonder, you know, it'd be interesting. Maybe this is a thing. If you get enough hallways, maybe there's like a labyrinth or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, okay. We've learned some things. We've done some things. We're moving forward, y'all. So just let's go ahead and just say, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you want. Just do all those things to help me with the algorithm because I want more people to be watching my stuff. That would be wonderful. But the most important thing is that I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I've been Price, and I will see y'all tomorrow.